Hi guys, Josh here on Truth Reactions, and today I'm here with.
It's your boy Taye, second base on Shift Reactions, the
Yep.
random black guy. What's up?
And first of all, I want to apologise about the lack of uploads. We've both been busy with college. I know it's not a great excuse, but we have been busy with college. Like I have an abundance, I have quite a lot of work that I need doing, and yeah, it's just I find it hard to put the time to do this. Like set the time aside to do this and actually make good videos.
Yeah,
Uh,
what Josh said, we've been struggling a lot
yeah,
with the
Ty's even
upload.
doing his work now.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, I'm working as we speak now. Yeah,
Ty is working as we speak. So
yeah,
sorry. What like if we are both busy, we can't really. Sorry, I'm just trying to sort out the camera to its best position. Yeah, we're busy. We can't really put the time into the channel as much. So, but with Riverdale, what we want to do, we want to do a video for every episode. So, yeah. Speaking of Riverdale, Ty,
what's up?
let's start with what we think of the first two seasons. What do you think of seasons 1 and 2?
Seasons 1 and 2. Just want to clarify now, I'm not as technical as Josh because it's my speciality. But season 1 and 2, overall, I really enjoyed it. I really, really like the characters. My favorite character is obviously Archie. Yeah, I just love the whole storyline, and I think it's brilliant. Really, it's really good. It's enjoyable. There are some times where you're on edge. You're at the edge of your seat, and I think for teenagers as well, it's such a brilliant conversation starter as well as outside of the whole franchise and stuff. And I really love it. I really do love the show.
So I'm a bit more critical of it. I really enjoy the show. I think, and on an episode by episode basis, most of the time the episodes are really good. The show, especially in its second season, focuses a lot on the horror atmosphere. Like these are kids going through these situations, and it does focus on the horror, and it feels a lot like a horror show at times. Like the CW aren't strangers to doing horror. Season 1 of Supernatural was very much so focused on horror, but but Riverdale definitely feels like it is drawing inspiration from that, and it is being very horror focused. And while I prefer the episodes in season 2, the overall story of season 1 worked better. I liked the sort of like the Jughead is a narrator thing, and I thought that worked. I thought that worked really well. And it's a shame the motif died down in the second season, and that's something that I do. It's a problem I do have with the whole show in general. Is that a lot of the style in season 1, the extremely stylized writing, the narration, all of that, it feels like it dies down in the second season. And also another problem I have with the second season is that it doesn't feel as tight and focused. It's an extra 10 episodes on the first season, and it definitely feels like it. The season 2 starts and ends on the Black Hood, but it really detours in the middle, and I don't like how unfocused season 2 feels. That being said, on an episode by episode basis, I don't think it's better than season 1. As a season as a whole, season 1 is better. But yeah, that led me caution. Like I was cautiously optimistic for season 3. And Ty, would you say season 3 came in with a bang or with a whimper?
Banger, definitely a banger. Oh, no.
I
Yeah,
think it's a more. I
I
think. Alright, what kind of bang are you thinking? Like compared to an explosive weapon?
I think it's like a ticking time bomb. I think it's like a boom because I don't think it starts off like bang, you know,
I feel like the
horror.
episode is more. It's less of. It's a really good firework. It's not. It's not the nuclear bomb of like a season opener. Like
Yeah,
I think in a scale of like 1 to 5, right? 5 would be like a nuclear bomb, like 5 stars nuclear bomb. 4 would be like a really big bomb. 3 would sort of be like a hand grenade. Well, yeah, 3 would be a hand grenade. 2 would be a firework, and 1 would be like a little firecracker. I feel like this is a hand grenade. I feel like, what do you think it is, Ty?
No, I'm not really as picky as you, so I'm going to stick with what I said. I think it's a ticking time bomb.
Okay,
It's
so
not a big explosion.
out of 5, what would you give the episode out of 5?
3.5.
3.5. I'd give it just a solid 3 out of 5. The episode, for me, there are a few choices that characters made that I didn't like. There was a few things that didn't gel with me. Like, I didn't really like Veronica's performance, but overall the episode was very positive. I liked where it went. Like, overall liked the episode. It didn't have the same atmosphere as the rest of the show. Like, it had sort of this impending doom atmosphere. Like, Archie may go away. Wow, we've got to like make the most out of him. And it had this sort of thing like they want to prolong it as much as possible, but Archie just wants to enjoy his time. And I really liked that as a character decision.
Yeah, I like that.
I love that. I love that part of Archie's character. It's just a shame that he sort of goes back on it towards the end, which I didn't necessarily like the way his decision towards the end. But overall, in terms of Archie's story, I thought the episode was good. In terms of all the serpent stuff, the episode was amazing. Like, okay, do you think we should go into spoilers yet? Or have you got any more spoiler-free thoughts? Because I kind of want to go into spoilers.
I want to go into spoilers, to be honest.
Okay, guys. From this point on, we both enjoyed the episode. We think it could have been better. From here on in, it is spoilers. Okay?
Yeah.
Spoilers. From now on, it's spoilers. Okay, Ty. I really like the scene where Archie gets the serpent tattoo.
Yes, I really like that as well.
Because it just and I really like the bit in the courtroom scene where the DA talks about all the stuff he's done, and then his mum talks about all the stuff he's done, and it really reminds me of how great of a character Archie is.
Yeah.
Like, he's just got that, like, he's sort of got that, he is ready to fight back. He feels like a hero.
Yeah.
Which I absolutely loved. I loved his character. And it reminded me of how great his character was. Like, just seeing him, the image of him with the baseball bat waiting at his front door. The image of him punching through the ice. I know this is all stuff we've already seen, but it's just such a great recap. And it really does add a more dramatic punch when Archie, and final major spoilers, warning, when Archie decides to take the plea deal at the end.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't like that Archie took the plea deal straight away. Archie, I don't know, it feels like he could have won.
Yeah, he was very noble in that, and I did feel like I feel like if he didn't make that decision, I feel like he could have won. But the fact that
I get where he's coming from, though.
Yeah, definitely. I think obviously he's the kind of person who, even the mum says, he thinks of people before himself. So
yeah, he puts other people before himself, and I like that. I like the way he's like, yeah, I can't put you guys through another one of these damn trials.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I didn't love the decision. Although it makes a lot of sense because the actor, KJ Apa, he is in the upcoming film The Hate You Give. With both of them with both Riverdale and The Hate You Give premiering roughly the same time. Like, a couple of days ago I went to a Secret Unlimited screening which was The Hate You Give. So if we're sort of sitting there, like if he's filming these two things at the same time, him going to prison makes sense because it gives him more time on The Hate You Give.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't necessarily love his character. Like, I get it. It was great in The Hate You Give. I thought he was, as an actor, KJ Apa I really think he's a great actor. I don't like the fact that the writers have had to sort of get rid of him for a little bit. I had a look at the episode titles, stupidly, and there's an episode later on called The Great Escape. Now, if you don't know, The Great Escape is a film about people escaping a World War II prison camp. So, do you see where I'm coming from with it, Ty?
Yeah.
So, yeah, if it does feel like the show has sort of looked ahead. I did actually read something in a newspaper today, and when I say read something in a newspaper, I mean I'm sitting on a train, there's a newspaper next to me, so I flipped through to the entertainment section, and I found a little article. In episode 3, Jughead's mum, who is also a biker, right? Jughead's mum, who's also a biker, comes into it, and the daughter, there's Gladys, and there's Sweet. What was her name?
Sweet Pea.
Yeah, Sweet Pea. Yeah, they come into it, and Sweet Pea's a con artist.
I can't wait for that.
That I'm looking forward to. But if you see the shows was about let's go back to Archie. Sorry, definitely sidetracked. Archie he's a character I like. I love his character. I just don't like that decision he made.
Yeah, reckless one.
And if they're gonna break him out, they're sort of like giving him more time to film The Hate U Give, which to be fair, he wasn't really in many huge pivotal scenes. Like he was in the climax, but he was sort of pushed out of the climax, so he would only need to have been there. I reckon he could have done all of his stuff on set in a week or two. Which he could have done all of The Hate U Give stuff in a week or two.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't love that decision. The serpent stuff, okay? This is where the story is amazing. I love how they're looking for hot dog.
Hold on.
Well, not looking for hot dog, sorry.
Okay. Alright. Sorry, just
I love how he's sending spies to the ghoulies, and I love how they find hot dog and they go and rescue. I love the scene where they go and rescue him. The scene where they go.
That was good.
Scene where they go and rescue Hot Dog. Oh my god, that was amazing. I love the way it started. I love the way it played out, and this highlights one of my new favorite characters, Cheryl.
Yeah, Cheryl is. Oh gosh. That's it. When I just wanna let me talk that shit now. That bit where at the beginning of it says he comes back into the cafe. I love that. I love that so much.
I love this new happy Cheryl we're getting.
Yeah,
every other Cheryl has been in pain. This Cheryl is now happy, and I love it.
Yeah.
Because she feels like the perfect balance between the sympathetic character she was in season 2 and the bitch she was in season 1.
Yep.
Like, we get an amazing balance, and oh my god, I can't wait to see more of this Cheryl. Because that bit when she shoots the guy in the arm with the arrow, and then she says, "Oh yeah, I told you I was in the mood for raising hell." That was that was amazing, and I feel like that wasn't expected. Jughead didn't see that coming.
No, he didn't.
Jughead didn't see that coming. I love the way he's like, "Cheryl, aim it for Serpent." I can't remember her name.
I don't know her name.
Aim it for her. Aim it for Penny's head. Between Penny's eyes. I like that little adaptation to it. Like, yeah, he's adapting to the situation. Jughead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Jughead adapting to that
just
situation.
To clarify, just to talk about himself, because Josh has been talking too much. It's my time to shine now. But Jughead, I really, really liked Jughead's character. I think he's such a great leader, and I love the way he's really strategic in the way he leads.
What I love about that is he sort of learned it from Archie.
What do you say?
He sort of learned it from Archie, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Like, the more he's been around Archie, do you remember him back in season 1? The writer and Pops. Now, he's the Serpent's leader.
Yes.
All because of Archie. Archie's... I feel like that just sort of adds to Archie's character for me, and it adds to Jughead as well.
Well, definitely.
Definitely great character development. But yeah, go on, back to what you were saying.
With Jughead, so I love the way he's changed. He's become way more of a figure in the show, because especially with Archie, you saw the difference. That you have Archie, he's a jock. He's more physical. He's bigger. Obviously, he's way more bigger than Jughead. He's the one who he had his own vigilante group. He's the one where he could do some stuff. And we had Jughead, who was kind of the brains, and who couldn't really do anything if it came to it. And I like the fact that he's changing now. He's become way more capable on his own, and the fact that he's got his own group is brilliant. I think he's, like I said, I think he's really, really, really. He's such a good leader in the group, and I love the fact that he's very strategic and that he's been sending spies to what's it called?
The Goonies.
To the Goonies. I just love the character development. I remember seeing, when he had to go to the South Side, what's it called, high school, and they all hated him. And now seeing them all work together, especially with that guy who had a fling with the Pussycat girl. I can't remember his name.
Josie. I can remember her name, Josie.
You know the guy I'm talking about, though?
I know the guy you are talking about. Yes.
Yeah, him. The fact that he's like his right hand man and stuff. And
I do like him. I do love the character dynamics in this show. I like how Archie was the gap between the Serpents and the other people at the high school, and I like how they sort of, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like he sort of like united the two.
Yeah,
I like that, and I like how he's passing that mantle on. That's something else I liked about Archie throughout this episode. He was trying to make sure everything was covered if he did go to prison.
Yeah,
which I really liked. I did one thing. One thing I want to talk about. I want to talk about Veronica. She is way too snoopy in this episode. It got on my nerves how much she was snooping, because I just wanted her. I know it's in her nature to snoop, but I wanted it would have been better if this felt like it was all they could do. But we actually see her try and do more. It would be better if we saw her, like, trying to... If we saw, like, they're all exhausted out of ideas. They're not... Yeah. They don't want more time. They just want it over and done with. And then that would have also added more to when Archie made that choice at the end of the episode.
Yeah.
I don't know. It feels like it would have also set the scene... It would have also set them at their lowest point.
Yeah.
It would have.
I love the bit where obviously they all go to the lake or whatever.
Oh yeah, I love the campfire scene at the end of that.
Yeah,
that was amazing.
We have the discussion with Archie and Veronica, where Veronica's like Archie's like, I don't want you to wait for me. And she's like, I really like that thing where, we see them.
I didn't want him to break up with her.
No, I really didn't, because they're such a good...
I'm glad that they didn't actually break up.
Yeah, because they're such a brilliant couple.
They're the ones that I want to see them together for. I want the couples to stay the same. The only reason I want them to change is death.
And to be honest, I don't want to say this, because I don't want to jinx it, but I can't see the couples changing because of what they've been through.
Yeah. Like, they've all been through so damn much.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god. One thing, okay. Everything going on with Betty. Alright, I want to talk about this, and then I want to lead into the huge reveals at the end. Because I've been avoiding them. Let's talk about Betty, okay? Her character, I don't like her family in this episode. They seemed way too... like pushy, and I hated it. I absolutely hated their characters. Alice Cooper.
The mother, she
Alice Cooper has sort of done like a U-turn. I used to hate her. Then she U-turned to being a character I like, and now she's U-turned back to being one I don't.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, and Polly, like I feel like that farm is corrupting, and that farm has got to have something to do with the massive reveal at the end.
Definitely.
Can we talk about that baby scene?
Oh, yeah, we can talk about that baby scene.
They just straight up drop the twins into fire and they levitate.
Mhm.
Okay.
That freaked me out, man. That really freaked me out.
I don't know
what that is. I don't know.
Okay, guys, you're gonna hear this from me here. I think this is a Sabrina the Teenage Witch, or as they're calling the new Netflix show, The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina crossover. I think season 1 of that is going to play into Riverdale. But I think it's going to play into it in that season 1, alright, is going to end with a climactic battle against the bad guy. And that bad guy and all that battle it's going to affect into Riverdale. And then later on in Riverdale, because we can't have a crossover in this season because of the way Netflix distribute their episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Netflix clump them out at once. We're going to get huge spoilers for Riverdale if they have a massive crossover. What I reckon would be awesome is if the villain was to be the same, but the villain was to be weakened from Sabrina.
Yeah.
And then over in Riverdale, they're like, oh, wow, okay, look, we need to, something's happened, this villain has now, the Gargoyle Man, has now been weakened.
Mm-hmm.
How did this happen? At the end, and then we start through the second half of Riverdale, season 3, we start to see Sabrina play into it.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be awesome. And I feel like the farm needs to play into it. We need to see the farm in Sabrina, and then we need to see the farm in Riverdale.
Mm-hmm.
I really want to see how they play this, because
Yeah.
I'm now extremely excited for October 26th. It's 15 days away. Come on, guys, 15 days, and I'm going to definitely start Sabrina. The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, Sabrina.
Yeah. That scene, man. Oh gosh, I thought that, the farm indoctrinating the mom and the sister to some satanic or some, I don't know.
I didn't think satanic.
There's dark something going on, and then man, I thought, I don't know, man. It's
the bit that gave it away for me, the bit that gave it away that was a Sabrina crossover, was when they started showing the Gargoyle Man stuff. With Jughead doing all the research in there, he's gone out to the place, and then voila, there's the people with the carvings in their back. That's what tipped it off to me. I was like, and the imagery of the Gargoyle Man itself, I thought, right there, wait, this is Sabrina. This has got to be the doc. And I actually did some Google research afterwards, right? I found out that Sabrina the Teenage Witch came from the Archie comics. Which...
Yeah, that's another thing you told me that,
Yeah, they're the same. They come from the same comic. Yeah. So, it makes perfect sense. Plus, Netflix has the distribution rights for Riverdale over here in the UK. So, I know with the whole CW stuff, it doesn't make sense, and I feel like CW should partner with Netflix to release the episodes sort of simultaneously on Netflix. As soon as they're finished on the CW, 8 a.m. the next day, like it is over here, they should get it on Netflix.
Yeah.
Because then that would tie in really well.
Mm.
But yeah, I think Riverdale, I really hope it crosses over. And if it doesn't, I really, really hope that it keeps up this horror aesthetic.
Yeah, honestly, either way, like I said, I'm just a viewer, you're more critical. I like this as well, because you've got me, who's just an avid viewer, and there's some people watching this that are just watching it, and then you've got people like you, Josh, who actually critically...
Oh, yeah.
That's good, because you get both sides of the spectrum. But as for me, I didn't know anything about the whole Sabrina or whatever until, me and just talked about it before. But as for me, if they do take it that way, I'll be interested. If they don't, I'll be interested.
Now, one thing I do realise, I was talking about how it could be like the villain from season 1 of Sabrina could be the same villain in Riverdale. I know there has been a trailer released for Sabrina. The only thing I've seen that got me excited for it was a poster. I was aware of Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I knew it was a sitcom from the 90s, and I knew it was sort of more family friendly. Then to see, wait, this looks darker. This aesthetically reminds me of Scream Queens a lot. The aesthetic of the poster reminds me of Scream Queens. In fact, if I have the DVD right here. You guys won't be able to see it, but if you think this aesthetic mixed with, and I've got to get up my phone.
There's a new. Let me actually. I want to see.
I'm going to quickly find the poster that I saw. Wow, looking at some of the images from the... I searched The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, and it is based on a comic that does look quite dark. Like, obviously, which is probably a spin-off of Archie. Yeah, Archie Horror. So... Where's the poster that I saw originally? Because the one I'm getting is not the one that I want. Sorry about this, guys. Where is it? There it is. Okay. I don't know how well you'll be able to... Oh, you can't see that at all. I don't know how well you can see... You can't see that amazingly. But if I sort of... You know, that's the sort of same aesthetic I got. And it really is interesting, because...
Yeah.
Like, it really does interest me. But yeah, I am hopeful. I am hopeful. I think...
Yeah.
Okay, Taye, any predictions for the rest of season 3?
Predictions for the rest of the season. I think we're going to get more information on the farm, obviously, or what's going on there. I think we have to because of what went on at the episode. In terms of, this is what I want to happen. I don't know if they will. This is just a random guess, but when Archie goes to prison, or the detention center, I want him to make some friends. I think that'll be interesting to see what they're like, and to see, you know, how that plays out with them as, you know, new characters. In terms of actual predictions, I'm not sure. I want to find out more about, you know, the horror side. I want to see more. Oh, and another thing, I really want to see what happens with Hiram and his wife, Veronica's parents. I want to see Veronica's mum leave Hiram and do her own thing, and I want to see Hiram. We want to see Hiram brought to justice. I think they're going to do that sooner or later. So yeah.
I do like how Archie's dad is. That's what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
And I like how
they have their group as well. They have the little. You have Jughead's dad, and you have the other the gay kids, the gay guy's dad, the police officer. Yeah.
They all want to see Hiram brought to justice. That I think is going to be an interesting subplot. I want to see where the Veronica stuff goes, where she said, you don't have a daughter anymore. I want to see where that goes. My predictions, I predict that we're not going to see much of him until episode 6. Because he's in prison and there was that whole, like, the hate you give.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like we're going to see less of him. I think over the coming episodes, the horror stuff is going to become front and center. I feel like now this is just blindly going off of what I've seen. When I read the first 6 episode titles, it was because I saw on the app Stardust, I saw that they were the only ones listed for season 3. There was no up to episode 23. Which it has been confirmed to be 23 episodes long. So, that brings to my attention that we're going to get a little bit of a break after 6 episodes, which I don't like.
Yeah, I just want to see people going to.
We got that so much during season 2. We got
like
2 or 3 episodes, month break. Like, come on, like
that was annoying.
That was so aggravating, and. That's why I like the more focused 13 episode structure of the first season.
Yeah.
But I like the episode. I think the future's looking dark for Riverdale.
Yeah. It'll get brighter.
It will get brighter, but not in this season.
Yeah. I think we're going to get some. Yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see
This is
how
going
it
to be a
plays
very
out.
dark season, guys.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's going to be it for this video, guys. If you did enjoy this, please do leave a like. And then please do tune in next week for our video.
Oh, disclaimer. Just want to say, just a quick thing. Got some plans in the future, guys. Josh knows what I'm talking about. But I'm also talking about another thing. My channel, Crep Central. I've got a little plan. I'm working on another project besides Crep Central. Josh knows. And yeah, few months time, or a year. I know it sounds long. It will probably be a few months, but you know, with me, some stuff is gonna go down. So you know, I'll keep you guys posted when everything comes into fruition. But
Look forward
yeah,
to it,
just keep
guys.
your eyes open. Keep your eyes open, guys.
Look forward to it, guys. Alright, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe. Stay tuned for longer videos on my part. I'm going to try and focus on longer videos that are just more fun to make than the standard ones that I've been doing on this channel. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.